Hello and welcome to Mr. E's Watch Reviews. Basically, we got a surprise for you guys. This is thanks to our buddy Joe up in PA, Joe Sylvia. I got to really say, I feel like I have come up as a watch review channel pretty good. There's another gentleman, Mr. Ryan, out in Cali. Me and him are working it out, and he's going to send me his Christopher Ward. But at this point, I feel like I definitely done come up a little bit because, I don't know, Jody's got his Mr. X and a couple other people, viewers and whatnot. I can't remember all their names, but I feel like I got my own Mr. X's and Y's and Z's and stuff like that. Let's see. All right. Okay. Set that down. And we're going to take off the San Martin. I got the San Martin Pilot's watch on today. I've actually worn this the last 2 days. Liking this one pretty good. I'm just rocking the bronze. I just felt like doing that. I put it on the rubber strap though, because it was raining out this morning pretty heavy. And yesterday I was wearing the leather, and of course you can see this leather broke in pretty quick. Like I just wore it like basically a couple of days. And you know what I'm saying? This thing's got a nice curve to it now. All right, so let's grab the proctologist gloves. All right. Don't want Joe thinking I'm finger fucking his stuff. So, how's everything going for everybody? Things have been going pretty shitty around here. I'll just give you a little heads up. If anything looks kind of funny, my camera got dropped, or my phone got dropped. AKA the camera. And, it broke it pretty bad. The screen's all busted up right now. Like, trying to look at this shit through here is painful. So, hopefully it's still recording pretty good. We'll find out, I guess. But, so far, we got the proctologist gloves on. All right. Yes. All the way up. Yeah. Okay, so let's get all this bubble stuff out the way. Basically, Mr. Joe was fortunate enough to get him a second-hand Ocean Rover 2 with the golden sands loom and the aluminum bezel. And it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. So, essentially, Joe is smart and reused all the wrapping, and I'm guessing the box probably, that his Ocean Rover came in. All right, so let's take this off. Okay. Nice box. I'm liking that so far. It's looking pretty spiffy. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to have to get in between here. All right. So we got a little polishing cloth, some paperwork. Let's see. What was this? I'm going to be nosy and look at everything real quick. So this was 1950. This is the Monta Atlas with the Monta blue dial. I don't know if the item number is the actual model number or not. Let's see. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can't get that AC unit to turn off. Or not AC, but heat. Okay, now we resume to what we were doing. Sorry, just when that damn thing cuts on, it's loud as hell. Swiss made. Thank you for your purchase. Bracelets, sizzling, and watch performance. We have professional jewelers, size your bracelet. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I hate reading stuff. I just want to get to the watch. So let's move all this back so we can slide this out. I am really digging this box. This box is pretty spiffy here. That box is actually very spiffy. That's pretty dope. All right, we got some more stuff back here. What's this? Just user's manual? Yeah, user's manual. Boring stuff. The warranty card. All right, Yeah, I don't know, Joe. You can see it. All right. There's the model number. That's a whole lot of numbers, so we're not going to sit here and read that. Y'all can see it. Stick all that back in there. All right. Let's get this bad boy out the box. This is what I've been waiting for, anyways. All right. Nice little pillow in here. Ooh. Dude's got the extra links down in there. That's a very dark blue dial. That's right, nice. This is the Atlas GMT. Let's see. Slide that off of there. Now I'm going to slide everything in just a little bit here. You know, I want to be over top of this rubber mat because now that I got this down to the bare metals, I think we want to switch over to out of the proctologist gloves. Just because, well, I like to feel the metal and everything like that, and honestly, these really kill the senses. I can't feel shit. So I'm gonna pop these bad boys off. We'll put them back on when it comes time to putting everything back in the box. So everybody always talks good about the Montas. Let's check this out. This is the first time I've ever got to see one in person. Oh shit, hang on. See, I'm looking at the watch, not the camera. All right, yeah, here we go. There we go. All right. So I do like how kind of clear the dial is to read, because I don't have my glasses on, but even so, I can clearly read that it says that it's the 31st, at arm's length. Which like I said, I'm nearsighted, so that's kind of a thing. That nice solid feel there. Joe was talking about how good the bracelet was. Let me see. I do see how this is pretty nifty. Like a kind of untraditional type oyster, how that articulates differently. That's pretty cool. I do like the brushwork here on the sides. It's got a very nice satiny feel. The center links do have a very nice, smooth, like satin kind of feel to them. I don't know. It does feel a little weird versus the outer links, though, because since this articulates like it does, you get a little bit of a sharp edge here. You know what I mean? Because it's not like the typical oyster deal where it's like this, where this is pressed together and it doesn't articulate like that. So you won't get a sharp edge there, or at least you shouldn't. But yeah, that's one thing that I'm picking up on this as I'm running my fingers across it. And again, like I've got really callousy fingers, so I pick up on sharp edges like really easy. But the fit and the finish up here, man, that is top notch. I really like how they actually did like a beveled, polished edge here on the inside, right here. I don't know if y'all can see that real good or not. Let me see if I can bring in the light. Yeah, you see that beveled, polished edge right there? That is neat. I like that. I don't know. I like shiny stuff, and I know how hard it is to polish up metal. And when you can polish just such a little fine line like that, like right around the edge of the case, and I mean, like I can definitely see like there are some really nice fine touches here, because like they have rounded essentially the edges and corners of pretty much everything on here. Um, even the bottom of the case, I can feel like a very slight beveled edge. It's doesn't. I don't know. Yep, no, it's polished. See, I couldn't see it with the angle I was holding it at, but yeah, you can see it glimmering right there. Yeah, like basically they beveled and polished all the edges, which is pretty cool. Um, I can see why a lot of like aesthetically, you know what I mean. It's very subtle. Um, but I can see why a lot of companies and most companies wouldn't do that. Uh, but I think that's something that maybe she can reconsider because I mean, not necessarily having the edge polished, but if it was a beveled edge and brushed the same as the rest of it, or all polished the same as the rest of it, it wouldn't stand out. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like they did it here on purpose to accentuate. Hey, look what we did, which that's actually pretty cool. Uh, if I remember correctly, this has got the SW330 in it, which is an absolutely beautiful movement, and it has a case back where you can actually see it. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. Hold on, let's flip it over. Wow, that's beautiful. That is absolutely gorgeous. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's bust out some magnification on that. Really gotta go look at that. I know a lot of y'all are probably like, just unclip the bracelet. Man, I'm not cool with that. These are my buddy Joe's, and I'm gonna respect his watch. I'm not gonna fiddle fuck with nothing or go tampering with any shit or anything like that. But so far, okay. And again, I'm sorry to just be kind of rambling here, but this is my first impression. This is my first you know first anything with the Monta ever. So I'm pretty impressed with it. And it just in my eyeballs, like I know the crown's like right here at 3, but I swear it looks low on the case here. Must be my eyeballs getting all cockeyed or something. And, I don't know. Let's slip it on. I know Joe's got a much bigger wrist than I do. Is that snapped in right? That can't be right. Nah, there we go. All right. Ah, that looks right good. I do like the sword hands too. That's one of the things. Like I really wish I kind of had a diver to work with, but what I'm saying. Joe was kind enough to let us borrow the Monta GMT here. What was it called again? The Atlas. That's what it was. The Atlas. What it was? Yeah, the Monta Atlas. And again, that god awful long number. So this is a right nice watch. I mean, I gotta give it to him. I mean, this is got some really nice finishing to it. The clasp and the buckle. It definitely has its pros and cons. Uh, like that definitely is. I can see where this type of bracelet is just going to articulate just so well. Uh, I could also maybe see it, pinching something maybe if it just you got the meat just right. But I don't know. I see. That's one of the things, because this is somebody else's watch. I am not going to be wearing this, so it's one of them things of I'm just going to have to speculate. You know what I mean? Um, I'm not. I'm not into the possibility of maybe damaging somebody's stuff or anything like that. Because I'm a klutz, and you know I'm also a mechanic. So like even when I'm not at work, and not even trying to do work or be anywhere near a car for work, I wind up getting sucked in somehow on somebody's shit. It just, I don't know. I'm one of them people. If I see somebody, especially like an old lady or something like that, broke down or whatever, I'll actually hop out of the car and do something about it. So, um, it is what it is. It just, you know what I'm saying? I wind up finding myself often in situations where I wasn't supposed to be doing anything in my nice clothes, but yet here I am, and now they're ruined. So, um, yeah. Uh, I do like this crown. It's got the little Monta logo, nice and beefy. Let's bust out the micrometer. Let's check this thing out. All right. So, wow, really? Am I measuring that right? Wow, holy crap, 38.4. So that's nice. I thought that was sitting right nice on my wrist, and especially because it's got female end links. Looks like 47.4 lug to lug, and these tight tolerances here. We're going to have to just kind of guesstimate when we're there. I would say it's probably a 20.1 or 21, excuse me, because it's saying 20.7. So I don't know. It damn it. Like they got the finishing so tight, it's hard to actually gauge it. Let me see if I can get it right in here. Yeah, it's looking like it's closer to 21. So looks like a 21 inside the lugs. What the hell was it? I think it was like 47.4. Can't even remember. I'm coming on 47.2 now because it's where it was for. 47.2. All right. Let's see. Measure the thickness. And looks like this has kind of got a raised sapphire. I don't know if we're going to consider that domed or not, because it looks pretty flat. But the sapphire is raised just a teeny bit above the bezel. I keep saying sapphire. I assume it's sapphire. But nice and slim at 10.4. So, my initial impressions of the watch, I really like a lot of the features on this. Like the beveled edges and the polished stuff and all that kind of stuff. Um, I really would like to try out the articulating bracelet. So maybe when Monta actually sends me one for review, I'll try theirs out because that's what it's for. That like from what little bit I had it on my wrist and whatnot, that is nice, and it definitely articulates well under your, like it just moves, flows. So I mean, I could see how that bracelet would be very, very comfortable. I don't want to mess with the time or anything like that, but I do want to see how this feels. Oh, you can tell that's got a switch movement in it. You can definitely tell that's got a switch movement in it. Yeah. And see, like, I want to play with the GMT hand and all that stuff and whatnot, but I'm sure it just sweeps around like most of the other ones. Uh, no, again, that's just because. Actually, you know what? Well, I see where he has it set. Oh, oh. Ah, okay. So it does jump. That's not bad. I like that. I know some people are like, oh, that's just how they do office GMTs, but I mean that's quite sufficient. I like how the watch already knows that it's quarter into the hour, so it's not exactly on the hour. Hmm. All right, I like that. Is it knows? Huh. Yeah, I don't know exactly which time zone Joe had it set on or why, but we put it back to that one. I just wanted to try out the function on it to see how it felt. Because I mean, the watch is definitely keeping correct time, at least as far as I know. Oh, well, maybe not. No, yeah, because today's the first, right? Yeah, there we go. All right, so now we got him on the first. Um, I don't know. We ain't gonna worry about setting Joe's time. I didn't realize the watch wasn't running. Huh. See, that's what kind of day I've been having. So I will be comparing this one to my Christopher Ward's and, or not my Christopher Ward's, but excuse me. I will be comparing Joe Sylvia's Monta Atlas to Ryan Bilby's GMT diver. Oh, not GMT diver. Shit. Christopher Ward diver and Philo's Steinhardt. I will be putting all of them up against all the different brands of Submariner homage divers in an upcoming episode. So you guys will be on the lookout for that. I'm sorry I kind of faded off here at the end. Just so much different information, and I just kind of looked down at the time, and I am running out. Basically, I need y'all to like, subscribe, share the video. Uh, Trying to get more subscribers and more views and blah 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 and yakety schmackety. Y'all know how that shit all goes. If anybody wants to do a super thanks, that's great. I appreciate it. However, it is not a requirement to be, uh, on any kind of my good list or anything like that. It does help out, so I can buy more watches and all that kind of stuff. Because without my awesome ass viewers, and John and Jano, oh, and Mr. Wee with MMI watches. That is a little news update. My watch is going to be in the mail from Jody down in Australia. He's sending me the watch after he's already reviewed it. They let me have my pick of the two, which one I wanted. I guess Jody might get to keep the other one or send the other one to somebody else, but yeah. Um, Either way, I'm gonna have an awesome ass MMI watch to review, and that's also thank you to my buddy Andrew over there in Scotland. Thank you again, Andrew Lyons. Um, to everybody else, I really appreciate it. I really want to say hello to everybody, like my buddy P Street, Stefan, P Street Garage, Duncan, Time Bombardier, this old line watch. Um, all y'all take it easy. Mike Aracos, just everybody that I talk to, and everybody that watches. I really appreciate all of y'all 100%. And like I said, please feel free to reach out, get in contact. I love bullshitting with y'all. Uh, y'all my peoples. All right, later.